Hello.
Welcome back. Do you remember the show Welcome Back Carter, baby, when it was like, welcome back? That's where we
Yes.
are. I feel like we have been gone for such a long time. However, it was so needed, baby. I think I really could have, used the rest of this week too. However,
The
I'm
rest
glad.
of the week, I could use the rest of the
rest
month.
of the month.
The rest of the month, but you ain't taking us on into 2026 for real, y'all. Well, good morning and welcome back.
Good.
Good to see you,
And you
ladies.
know what, Angela? We normally will send them a flyer or something and say we coming back as a reminder.
Yeah.
It was like everybody grown today. We
I
announced
thank
the
you.
date. And
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, you know what? We ain't got to say nothing because if they love us like they say they do, they'll be
they'll
on
come
here.
on.
Miss
They'll
Phyllis
come
here.
on. And Phyllis is in the house. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
How are you? She said,
Good
yes,
morning.
beautiful women
Yes.
of God. We missed you. I'm so happy, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Ladies, I hope you all enjoyed your Thanksgiving with your family because I'm telling y'all, it's a lot to be thankful for.
It's so much to be
A lot to
thankful
be
for.
thankful for.
And you know, the blessing is when you start growing in God, you ain't even thankful about the money no more. That money stuff is irrelevant. The materialistic stuff is like, what is that?
Don't even matter.
It don't
Baby,
even, you talking about, I'm
waking
thankful
up
for healing. I'm thankful for family. You get down to the core. I'm thankful for my peace.
Say that. Listen,
Yes.
waking up is a flex. You hear me? To wake up in your right mind and be good is a flex for sure.
Yes. It's
That's
a flex.
Right.
But I'm
I love
telling
what
y'all.
you have on. Look, sit back a little bit, start show the people what you're working with.
So the people can say,
Boom, that's
yes.
super cute.
Yes, really cute.
Yes,
I said I need some of them. They cute.
You see the ties, I'll do the ties for you, girl. I did the same thing. I forgot to send out reminders yesterday. My mind was all everywhere. I said, well, I'm going to show up. If one or two show up, I'm good.
Hey,
one or two show up.
But
you
know what? I'm going to tell you, that's one thing my sister has taught me, Angela Lewis, because I always need a reminder about everything. She was like, girl, I told you that it was such and such date. I need you to put it in your calendar. You're not 2 years old where somebody got to keep sending you a little reminder saying, okay, this is this. No.
Hey, Kelly.
It's part of growing up.
Yes, listen, we got to be responsible adults because I'm telling y'all, good morning, Paula.
Gonna miss out.
The word, good morning, Cynthia. The word says Jesus ain't finna give us an announcement before he come back, boom, he just showing up. So therefore, be ready.
Be ready.
Be ready.
He didn't say, I'm gonna send you a text. I'm gonna send you a text.
Before Sparkle gets started, I just want y'all to know, bam, they popping. I said, when I go back, I'm going to pop those lips like...
Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka.
She said, forget this tie. Forget
My
seeing my
grandbaby
tongue.
gave
I
me
need y'all
some.
to see my lips. My lips are
She say,
popping.
baby, the lips are
My,
popping.
look, my grandbaby gave me some lip plumper, some lip stain, and taught me how to do that thing up. I said, yeah, I have to have this ready by the time I go back on my lives, because my lips don't be popping like the other ladies. So I need to.
Well,
Girl,
you look amazing. So
you
she
do.
had tell her high five. She did that.
She
Yeah, she
did
looked
that. Yeah.
beautiful.
What they say?
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
You
she did
ate.
it. And guess what, y'all? We have made it to the 12th month of 2025.
We have, baby. We're sliding on into the our home base.
We are sliding on in to the 12th month, December 2025. I'm telling you, it was a suddenly. You woke up and suddenly, December
It was
2025.
December.
I'm telling you, the suddenlies are working because this year went by so fast that you couldn't even keep up with the days. What month are we in? What day are we in? That's how our blessings are set up. Our blessings are set up so beautiful that we sit here like, which lesson? Which one you want me to talk about? Girl, didn't you just get congratulations? Which congratulations?
Suddenly.
Which one are you referring to? Because
Thank
God
you.
just suddenly pouring
You
in
just
and
keep
pouring
coming,
in.
keep coming, keep coming.
Them
I'm
head
telling you.
swimming blessings are just swimming. They swimming before I can turn my hand or go to sleep. Wake up to another blessing. Wake up to another blessing. So
That's the light right there.
I want to tell you, you know, that last trimester of being pregnant, that ninth month.
Ooh, get out of my life. Get out of
That,
my devotion.
that ninth month, baby. That ninth month of birthing, you just like God.
Good.
You can take this baby today, tomorrow. I don't care, but just get it out of me because you are so sick and tired of being sick and tired. You so uncomfortable. You so, I don't know what's going on. Your body, everything is moving in a way. We're in our ninth month. We're in our last month of giving birth to everything that God instilled in us in this ninth month. It's just a birthing season of giving birth to what God said yes to. Not what you said
Yes.
yes to, but what God said yes to. So if you have, I'm telling you, Angela should be blowing up with publishing books right now because that book that you've been sitting on all 2025, you should be paying her the extra to do express because you
Time to do it.
delayed it. You sit and procrastinated. You sit and wondered when, how. So now you got to get it together. You got to put it on out there. You got to birth it. I know it's hard. But in HR, we use a term called STAR. When you are interviewing and we ask you a situation question, we're looking for what we call the STAR method. The STAR method is the S, we want a situation. T, we want to know your task. What task did you come up to overcome? A, we want to know your actions. What actions did you put in place to make it sure it came through and everything was dotted? Or what was your results? So we want you to break down. So when you interview and they ask you a situation question, I need you to stop going all over the world. Stick to the STAR. The STAR is the situation, the task, the action, and the result. All that extra stuff, we don't want to hear that. We are here on a time. We're trying to get in and out. So stop giving us, you explaining too much. You're giving too much detail. You're going over to make yourself look good. Baby, it's not helping. You can't, in an interview, you can't do the overflow. I don't want your overflow. I want what I asked you and only what I asked you. I don't care what you did 20 years ago. I'm talking about now and give me what I need and go on. This is exactly what God is telling us. Tell him the situation. Tell him your truth, because he already know. Ask him what action, what expectation am I looking for? And how do I get the results, God? How do I get them? So now we need to get to the, if HR know how to create it, we got to know how to create it too. So if they understand the term, what we have to understand some simple, specific terms that we can get the results and action, the results that we need, which is the expectations. We're looking for big expectations, but you still talking about I think anyway you bless me, God, I'll be satisfied. Are you sure? Because any way you bless him, I will be satisfied. It's going to get you maybe exactly what you already have.
So true. So true. So what you
So
asked for.
it's going to give. So in this 9th month, I'm doing flyers all through the month of December because I really need you to get focused. We all need focus driven. Thank you, everybody. We all need to get focused in this season. We need to go after the goal, come up with tasks, come up with results, come up with situations, come up, because we all have some situations that has happened to us.
Mm-hmm.
So God,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this is the situation. And those was not your results. God, I know them was not your results. Those results was me. So I'm bringing you back because it's some redo season. It's some redo. You need to redo some things and do it God's order. When God speaks, how God said, remove you or what your friend said. She said, I should do it like this. Well, that's good for her. You stop listening to everybody. You got to get focused and driven. If you listening to me, you just take my basic. Sparkle explained what a star meant. We thought the star just meant just shining up on us, the star in the sky, but it's so many different situations to a star. Just take that, and then you should go in prayer. When you go into prayer, and he might not give it to you that 5 minutes, okay? That 5 minutes that you sitting in prayer, all you might get out is thank you, Jesus, okay? And it's nothing wrong with that. But we have to learn our patience to endure to the end. Patience of you don't control nothing. First of all, remove the control. You can't tell God when to deliver. You can't tell God, well, by such and such day, Reverend Pat.
That's your first situation. That's your first situation. I'm in a situation where I won't let go. Lord, help me let go of my own thoughts, my own ways.
Yes.
Thing is, Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Sparkle. It just stuck in my head. Look, it's not that God's not blessing you. It's that he's not blessing you the way you want him to bless you.
Yes.
It's not your result. It's his results that we're looking for. Not what I want to happen.
Yes.
What do you want out of this? So when you use this formula that Sparkle is giving you, at the end where you say results, you say, your will be done. Let these results be your will for me, your way for me. Because sometimes we go in, it's just like, I'm thinking about her analogy of an interview. When you go in an interview, she's saying to you, you go in with one mindset, but the interviewer is sitting here like this. I got 20 more people to interview. You taking
and you over here giving me this long drawn out. I don't remember what you said. Like I'm telling you, our memory is real quick. Because I don't remember. You have went so long on me that I forgot what the situation was. So then when I'm starting to ask you questions again, I'm asking you questions because you have went so far that I don't even know what's going on. So I'm trying to give you a fair chance because I'm trying to figure out what went on. So in HR, I just want to recap real quick.
Okay, so that's my problem. Got it. Because you know what? In the reality of things, like my daughter and I were looking at a show last night on TV, and it was so many different things going on that we were like, so what does this have to do with that? And really, what is the show about? Because it's so much, and like y'all gave us this scene and you gave us that scene, and where does scene come from and why? You know what I'm saying? When you're all over the place, and sometimes in our minds we think, oh, we're giving them what they want. We're doing whatever it
Because they
is.
did this, because they did that. Look.
Exactly. And so you keep on going because you're like, oh, I'm getting them now. I'm killing them now. Oh, I know they gonna get me, they're gonna choose me. In reality, you've lost somebody because you're all over the place giving information that is not pertinent to what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
And the bottom line is a lot of times we don't know. You're
you
so
just,
confused, you don't have the clarity on what your end goal is. You don't know. You just know I want to be successful or I want to be a millionaire. Good morning, Paula. You're trying to put some things out there, but it's not in any kind of shape, form, or fashion. God, when
yes.
He created heaven and or when He created the world, He separated the firmament to begin with. He started
Yes.
from, let me start with step one and give me a clean slate so I know which way I'm going next. It was deliberate, it was intentional, it was designed in with all the things he already knew that he wanted to show up in the
Exactly.
designated period. Day one, day two, day three, it was organized. He knew that I can't put man out here first if I don't give him good air to breathe, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta be logical. And sometimes we're in such a hurry to get to 10,000
Z.
in 30 days, or all these different things that we don't even have a plan in place. If you got 10,000, how are you going to get it? Do you even have a system set up? Do you even have
No,
things that you need to make it work? We just want what we see everybody else want and what it sounds good, but is it good for you really?
Is
Because
it
the truth
good for
of the
you?
matter is,
it's
when God
good for
blesses
you.
you, it adds no sorrow to you. But a lot of times we ask for things and then we over here you think about the people who you feel like, oh my God, they committed suicide. Why? They were overwhelmed with some things that they weren't prepared for and they couldn't handle it. And so in their mind, the solution was, I just need to check out.
Yep.
And
Because they felt
unfortunate
like
as that
this situation is that heavy.
the situation is that heavy. Even if you felt like you asked for it, Run Pat, you were putting your finger up.
Yeah. And sometimes the situation is just silence. Um,
Yep.
Kelly is on this morning. Good morning, Kelly. Kelly Barnes. And she made a post that she's coming back after a 2-year hiatus. It takes courage to take 2 years to get to where God wants you to be and not make any apologies, not do any of that, oh, woe is me, but come
Yes.
back with what she knows clarity. I guarantee you what he's given her is now even more defined than it was
Mhm.
before. Because, like Angela said, what would it have looked like if God had created us first before he went down that whole list of things? What if he created us and we didn't have no food to eat, no fish, no fowl, no birds? We didn't know nothing. Situation, tactic, task, situation, task, action, and result.
Resorts.
Think
Yep.
about how God started things out.
Yes, Kelly. You can use start in so many situations,
You can use
in
that
so
in
many
twin.
terms. You can use it in
Absolutely.
we should utilize that in everyday living. Even when we talking to our kids, we can now tell them, no, let's break it down in a star. And give me the point, the star on the side, the star on the side, and the bottom. Come on, let's wrap this up. Because we have to train our kids to understand how to communicate, how to deliver, and how to get results. Like that's part of our teaching, is to teach our babies, and not just our babies, to teach everybody that we know. We should be giving them something that God has given you to give somebody else. Stop being stingy with your wisdom. Somebody gave it to you. You act like you just woke up with all this wisdom.
Right. And
You
you want to
didn't
be a
wake up with that
gatekeeper, but
wisdom.
you're gatekeeping for what?
For
Why?
what?
Because if God is for you, nobody can be against you. So if you give somebody information, if it's meant for them to have it, God's going to blow them up, whether they get it from you or anybody else. So
Anybody
why
else?
would you block and hinder when you can add progress? And the bottom line end of the end of the thing is, Sparkle, no, I'm solution driven, so I don't need all that. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we gonna get there? And I remember my daughter was in an accident once, and she was trying to. And I was like, first and foremost, are you okay? I don't care about, you know what I'm saying. Don't
Yeah.
apologize. Don't stress yourself out. I need to know, what do I need to do? What is the situation leading up to where we at, so I know how to react. I know, do I need to send an ambulance? Do I need to send a tow truck? Tell me what
What
I
do
need.
I need to gather?
Then we can chat about all the other stuff later on. But when it comes down to some things like sitting in an interview, you're talking about a lot of things that aren't relevant to the situation. When we go to God in prayer, God doesn't need you to tell him, well, back when my mom and them was growing up and this, that, and the third, and Lord, when I was in your
No.
we did this. He already knows. To him
You
with what
already know
you
the
want.
backstory. Why
He
you
He
giving
knows.
knows
God
the
the
backstory.
He
backstory?
knows the back, the in between. So when you go to him, you should be just going straight. Like, I'm here telling my truth, God. Here is
Yeah.
my truth. This is the situation. She came at me and she ran up on me, and I don't know why she ran up on me. But this is the task. God, I didn't respond. I listened. My action was I didn't respond because I know that this is not my battle to fight. Results, okay, God, thank you. Thank you. I put a smile on your face, and this is less stress on me. And I passed the test, because in life, we're constantly tested over and over and
And
over and
over
over.
and over
Your
again.
people know that you on here screaming, I believe God, I trust God, I believe God, I believe God. So
And
when they
fall out
come to
at any
you,
good thing, any minute, any little thing that happened, you passed out, crying, blowing snot, acting
yes,
a nut. When God done already
Calling
said,
mm-mm.
yes. So don't let them. We all have some strongholds that we got to catch on.
yes,
It's everybody is dealing with some strongholds that they haven't
yes.
completely delivered from. They have picked up some new strongholds. Like, it's all in it, and every day of life is a test. You wake up in a bad mood. What's your situation? I woke up in a bad mood. What's my task? I can't live in this. What's
Mm-mm.
my
Mm-mm.
action? I'ma wake up, I'ma wash my face, I'ma put some makeup on, and I'ma go. What's the result? I had an awesome day because I got up.
Go on, girl.
Baby,
Break it down.
what about the situation when people say, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I never have any money. I'm always broke. Everything, I'm overwhelmed because I
Look
just
at
can't
all
get
them
ahead.
tasks and actually
That's the
results you
situation.
gave.
The task is you need to be intentional and strategic, and you need to take a look and stop putting your head in the sand and thinking that it's just going to go away. Address it. Then the action is I need to get organized. I need to make sure that the income I have coming in is more than the stuff that I have going out. And then as I make a plan to start saving, to start paying down debt, to start getting my credit right, then the results are I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. So now I have peace of mind. Now I can move and do more things. Now I can go buy that house or that car because my credit is better. Now I have something to leave my family, if something were to happen to me because I have money in the bank. So you, you got to start and then finish. But it's a STAR moment where you look at each letter and you position whatever you're going through so that you can look at the end of the day and say, you know what, God, thank you for giving me
Thank you,
clarity.
God.
Thank you for
Yes.
giving me direction. Holy Spirit, thank you for helping me. Whatever that looks like for you, the bottom line is you can't go through life being overwhelmed and stressed out because stress will kill you.
It
No matter
will.
what it looks like, stress in relationships, stress in your business, stress in your finances, stress in your job, stress in whatever it is, and dealing with your kids because they got you all over the place and crazy, and they running you, and you the mama or you the dad.
Yep.
We got to
Yeah.
get ourselves in the mindset of what do I want my life to look like? And going into the end of 2025 and into 2026, let's figure it out. And then let's start showing up as who God called us to be. Let's stop being
That's
all
it.
over the place
That's it.
and let anything just throw us off. You turn on the news, you overwhelmed. Now you're scared to get on the road. Now you're scared to do this. Now you're scared to do that.
Here's
You think you're
Lord.
going to get, trust God, trust the
Trust
process.
God.
I think
I'm glad you
that's
broke
the
it down
whole.
that way because it's always how you take the star. I think giving star Christmas ornaments and the star words would be a great idea. That is a great idea.
Yeah,
That's
that's
an awesome
neat right
idea.
there.
That's an
She's
awesome
a
idea.
crafter. She's a
But
crafter.
I
So that's
love
how
that you
she
broke
came
it
up with
down
that.
like that, Angela, because so many people go to God or they say it over and over. I live paycheck, but I'm so tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And you keep on pouring in those terms. I'm always living paycheck to paycheck. You keep pouring it and pouring it and pouring it and pouring it and pouring it. And then you wonder why do I keep living paycheck by paycheck? Well, you gave your star, and all you said was how your situation. This is the result. This is the outcome. You broke it down and gave God no room to work with. You gave him no. You gave the Holy Spirit no room to work with because you
Absolutely.
already came up with your idea. I live paycheck by paycheck.
Look, what we're
Don't
And
talking
you
then you
leave
about
that
feed,
is
out there.
and then you feed the foolishness because it's Christmas and they're giving us Black Friday, they're giving us 30% discount. So I can't miss that. Let me go on and get that. Or oh girl, TikTok shop got this on here and I've been looking for this, and you spend money on that. We don't have discipline to get what we
Mm-hmm.
say we want to have.
Yes.
And the reality is it has to stop somewhere. If your health is challenged, then you got to do something, whether it's eating better, whether it's exercising, whether it's meditating, whether it's eliminating stress. But the A part is action. You gotta do something. We gotta quit talking about it and start doing something about it. Because the reality is, when you get ready to have that baby, as much as you want to get it up out of you, when them pains hit your behind, you just like, oh my God, hold
Oh
up, wait
my
a
God.
minute. I ain't ready. I wasn't ready. I was not ready for this. Hold up. Give me 2 more weeks. Because I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
y'all,
was taking
when
up
I had
cute
my
little
child, the first
pictures.
one, baby, I
no.
said, wait a minute. I thought we had graduating contractions. Why is all my contractions coming 2 minutes apart? What happened to the 10 minutes? Y'all, I wasn't ready, girl. I was like, oh my God, hold up.
No, I know I wasn't ready. I just
Now,
simply
I
said I
know
ain't
I
doing this
wasn't.
again. I said
The
I
doctor
swore
said,
I
girl,
said it hurt
yeah.
so bad. I said I'll never have sex again. If you just take it out, I won't do this ever again. Ever, ever again.
Yes,
Thank you.
I'm telling you, I had stressed myself so much. My blood pressure was so high. The doctor was like, look, now I need you to calm down because you are shooting your blood pressure up to a result that we can't. That's not where we can go. We can't
That's not where
deliver
we
and have your blood pressure all in.
Exactly.
So in the situation, the doctor was like, this is the action. You better calm down
Yeah,
so that we
calm
can
down.
lower this blood pressure. And that's how situations get to us sometimes. It gets so overwhelming that we don't see the calm down spirit. We don't get the
Yeah.
calm down. When it hits you, you know it hits you. So you have to think real fast. Am I going to let
Love you
this
too,
give me a
Kathy.
heart attack? Or am
Well,
I
look,
gonna let it make me live for life? I'm going like I just can't afford to go back through it. So you have to that reaction can't be I'm gonna cuss them out. Oh, I'm gonna slap them, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. That can't be your result every single time. It's gonna get you in prison. That's the
no,
result. Like,
what's the result? I think this was the perfect way to kick off the return for the Empowered Morning Show, because this sparkle is something that we can relate to. we can easily relate to this and say, as I enter December, as we kick off December, I want to end doing something. If you don't do anything else, you may not be at the result step, but at least get past the action. Get to the action. I think that's what she's trying to convey. You still have December. If you start acting now, if you start working out this star, at least by the end of the month, be in a position to take action. So all of us aren't going to end up with the results we want by the end of the year. Look, that's true every year. Period. It's some leftover stuff that's
through
going to come
every
in.
season and every moment.
That's every season of your life.
Yes.
Period. Looking for the to be the end. It's not going to happen because we're always transitioning. We're always changing. God is always doing something new. But at least start somewhere. Identify the situation and begin to take action. Period. That is
You have to have some tasks.
What did you use, Angela? The all I do is work, or I'm broke, or whatever.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck that doesn't even register with God. That doesn't even register to God. Because while you complaining about all I do is work, paycheck, he's thinking to himself, but I gave you a job. And you're still here.
Yep.
I've been blessing you. The small blessings that we don't count. It's like the children of Israel. God is raining down manna, Sparkle. He's feeding you in the wilderness. You ain't got no food. He's raining down manna, and you say, all we have is just this manna.
Yeah.
Okay, pissed off.
Yep. And then to end it, I do want to start giving everybody a word that you have to release in 2025. Don't take this word into your 2026. The one today is always. I'm always getting this result. It always happens to me. Every time. I don't never win. Always. You have taken a always. And if you break down always, is always. Like when you look at always, I need you to use it in the right terms, in the right structure. Stop using always to give the enemy credit over and over and over and over and over and over. I always get the bad end. I always do this. You always say mean things to me. You always do this to me. You always punch my button. You always do. No, let's use always in the right term, or just don't use it at all. If you can't use the words in the right form, then don't use them, because you need to make sure every word that comes out of your mouth, every word has to be an action. Every word that comes out of your mouth has to produce something. It has to give you life. It has to give you always talk about, I don't want nobody on my team that's not giving me life. What about you? You are the one. So always what? God always come through for me.
Always.
Like, use it correctly instead of using it to dilute you, to make you encourage. Like, you're not letting it encourage you like it's supposed to. And yes, maybe that has been your life. That might have been the situation. But you got to come up with tasks and actions to get overflow of blessings so that God can open doors that has never been open before, so that God can give it to us. He can't continue to give it to us and we fumble. I believe God. Yes. We believe God for you.
We believe God for you. Absolutely. And your mom.
Yes.
Remember, I said today's word for Sparkle is always. If you can't use this word in a positive way, for example, God is always blessing me instead of I'm always broke, change the mindset. And that is what it means to be empowered. You are in charge of your mindset. You are in charge of how you show up in life. You are in charge, and you've got to be confident in this theme that God is always working it out for my good. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what you and your family do over in your household. It has nothing to do with me because I know that God is always making sure I'm good.
Always.
And as long as I know that the end result is always that I'm going to
Ways,
win one winning.
one, two,
Always.
Always.
Everything leads up to
always.
me winning, that I won, or that I'm going to win right now, whether it's present tense, past tense, or future tense. It all lines up for my good. Always. Every single
Always puts
time.
me in a winning position. It always
Always.
puts me in a winning position. It
Always.
always positions me right. Yes, come on, Angela. That
You
Yes,
always
got to
on
come
now.
have
in.
that in your spirit going into 2026. So that means that on December the 2nd, 2025, I need to change how I speak to myself. I need to look in the mirror and say, baby, God always got your back. I don't care what they say. They may not hire me tomorrow, but guess what? God always has something for me. My friend used to say, baby, God always has a ram in the bush. Baby, you better
Always.
believe it. You better
Always.
trust that he always has
Always.
it for me. I don't care. This man or this woman may walk out your life, but guess what? God always lets me
Tell them
know
get.
that
He's
Tell them
true.
do
yes,
this. Get
he
to
loves
walking.
me. Loves me always. I don't care who stays. I don't care who goes. I don't care what they say. I'm blessed coming in. I'm blessed going
And
out.
that's going out.
Always. I'm the head and not the tail.
Yeah. I'm
Always.
the
Paula
voice.
said,
I'm the
we are
Yes.
sender, not
fearfully
the
and
follower.
wonderfully made. Always.
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 Get you
I like that,
always in your
Paula.
spirit that you know, even when the traffic is thick, babe, I'm always on time.
I'm. I'm
Always.
always
God
gonna
gonna
get
open it up
through.
at the right time, and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, baby. I thought I was gonna be 15 minutes late. What about I'm 10 minutes early? Always, because he's
Always.
working it out for my good. And when you live like that, suddenly will be your everyday situation because God will suddenly turn it around because you're always in expectation of the greatness and the goodness of God in the land of the living. Because I always believe He's going to give me long life. I always going to believe that my needs will be met. Always,
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 always.
always. I
Always.
love that, Angela.
Mic
You
drop.
broke that down. You
Mic
broke
drop.
that all the way down. Reverend Pat is
That's
coming
it.
right behind us for the
Yeah.
daily
Yes, I am.
devotion. And we're gonna get on out of here so you can always have a great day.
Always.
Always, always, always,
Always.
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 And remember your star. You are the star of your life.
Yeah.
So since you're the star of the life, that means that I will live the life God has promised me because I'm the star. I
Amen.
don't have to perform. I don't have to go to auditions. I don't have to do nothing because I'm already the star. Because I always win. Win one winning. Because I always believe, trust God, and lean and depend on nobody
On
else,
him.
God.
Yes, but
Have a
him.
blessed one. We'll see
Have
you
a
on
blessed one,
that
y'all.
terrific Wednesday. On that, look, see, I went back to Monday. We will see you on Winning Wednesday. Have a blessed
Winning
one.
Wednesday. Make sure you go and catch Rev because she's about to drop some stuff for you. So make sure you tune into the daily devotion with Rev Fan. Coming up after this. All
See
right.
y'all later.